Well, hello again. This is Max Noakes, and for your consideration today, I'll be reviewing a Cowon X7. She's a beautiful looking player too, isn't she? You probably don't hear much about this. The world's overwhelmed by the Apple nonsense, and I think everybody tends to get sucked in when they're thinking about music players and buying an Apple. But this PMP, or personal music player, leaves the Apple product for dead, so I really recommend you just tune in for a little bit and take a bit of a look at this player. First of all, you'll notice it's quite big. My hand next to it, it's a big player. It is brick-like, but no, I like nothing better than carrying around a big brick in my pocket. I know what my number of personal players there, and I tell you what, you carry it around and you give your leg a bit of a workout too, so that's not too bad. It's also quite thick, made even thicker by the leather case I've got here, which is really quite nice too. I really like the leather protector. It's the original Cowon one, as you can see there too. I don't have the dimensions on me. You'll be able to find that online. Let's just turn this baby on. It's a lovely looking player. It's quite a big screen. It's great for watching videos. I was watching Reservoir Dogs in my bed last night, before I fell asleep, and it was really nice. I like that. And it's the quality we like about the sound, about it comes from Cowon. Cowon's noted for its sound. It's noted for having that neutral sound that's clear as, and not overwhelming with the bass or the treble. And also Cowon known for playing the lossless files, which you just don't get with that Apple stuff. So you can play your FLAC files or your WAV files or your ALAC files. Any of those files will be played on here. And obviously they're a little bit bigger, but that's why Cowon have made this. It's 160 gigs, so it doesn't matter how much music you got, you'll probably be able to fit it on here. What you also have here on the interface is lots of options to change the equalizer. If we click on here, you can see lots of options there. BB headphone 2 and 3, then you got rock, classic, jazz, and etc, etc. And you can even put your own settings in as well. If you click on your user 1, and you can adjust that user 1 setting however you want it, save it for whatever style of music. You might have a different setting for your jazz or your rock or your funk, your country, whatever you're into, which I think is phenomenal. I was always an Apple lover. People call me an Apple advocate. I particularly like the playlist. If I'm out exercising, I like to be able to have a playlist. Playlist a little bit trickier here, but there's certainly you can do them, so don't let it put you off the player. Now, what I might do for you is just to play this baby through my beautiful Sansui AU55A amplifier, solid state here, and let's see how she sounds through that. I'll just plug her in, and I'll play a little bit of Spin Doctors here for you. Maybe Little Miss Can't Be Wrong. Might be familiar with that song from the early 90s. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. This through the Bose Center Audio 3000 XL speakers, and it doesn't sound too bad there, does it at all? I just pause that, and one thing you will notice with the Cowon is the interface is a little bit clunky as compared to the Apple. No doubt that does put some people off. But we're after substance over style here. I would say if you want your style and you want to look fancy, then go out and get your Apple nonsense. But you'll be worse off for sound quality, that's for sure. You go with a Cowon, you're going to be listening to some beautiful music through this player. I tell you what, this baby rocks the socks off that Apple nonsense. I used to be an Apple advocate. Now, I tell you what, I love the Cowon. I would call myself a Cowon craver. In fact, and I've gone out and got myself a J3 too, which it's a beautiful player as well. Not as big as this, it doesn't have as much memory. This memory here we got a 160 gig on this thing. 160 gig, which I guess you need if you're playing a lot of FLAC files. But take it into consideration. Don't let size put you off. I tell you what, I love carrying around a brick, as I said before, and you know, good things generally come in big packages. If you're gonna get the small Apple stuff, then you're gonna have a poorer DAC. That's a digital audio converter. No doubt you need a good quality DAC if you're gonna get good sound, and that's what it has. So this is Max Noakes signing off, and thanks for listening to my review. And I hope you consider this baby.